Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Khairunnisa Binti Daruddin. My matric number is AN180241 and my supervisor's name is Dr. Mimi Suliza Binti Muhammad. For Bachelor Degree Final Year Project 1, my topic is a study on combination of orange peels and papaya seed as natural coagulant for grey water treatment. Next, for the project outline, it consists background of study, problem statement, objective, scope of study, significance of study, literature review, methodology, expected result, and Gantt chart. I will continue with the background of study. First, wastewater is water that has been contaminated by human through domestic, industrial, or agricultural activities. Wastewater contains pathogens that can give bad impact on human health. Next, domestic wastewater consists two types, which is black water and grey water. The main difference between grey water and black water is black water contains higher organic loading compared to grey water. There is a few treatment process for wastewater treatment. First is coagulations. Next, chemical precipitations, ion exchange, solvent extraction, and reverse osmosis. Coagulation is a process that adds coagulant into water to withdraw the forces which stabilizes the colloidal particles and causing the particles to suspend in the water. There's two types of coagulant. First is chemical coagulant, which consists of iron and alum base, while natural coagulant is a naturally occurred, such as plant-based. For the chemical coagulant, it can give bad impact on both human health and environment. For coagulation process, there are some factors that affect the coagulation process, such as coagulant dosage, speed of the mixing speed, the types of coagulants, and the pH of wastewater. For problem statement, there are many disadvantages of chemical coagulant. First, expensive. Chemical coagulant is expensive compared to natural coagulant since natural coagulant occur naturally. Next, it produces toxic sludge. This is because the chemicals may change the characteristic of water in terms of physicals and chemical, which can worsen the sludge disposal. Chemical coagulant also give bad impact on human health and environment. For human health, it causes the failure of central nervous system, dementia, severe trembling, and Alzheimer's disease. While for environment, it increases the corrosion rate of metallic utilities, limiting road elongation and inhibiting seed germination. Moreover, aquatic ecosystem can be affected by untreated domestic sewage that discharge into the river. And lastly, orange peels and papaya seeds are low-cost, non-hazardous, and environment-friendly biomaterials which can be used for coagulant in wastewater treatment. The objectives of this study is to synthesize orange peels and papaya seeds coagulants. Second, to determine the characteristic of the synthesized orange peels and papaya seeds coagulants. And lastly, to investigate the efficiency of orange peels, papaya seeds, and the combination of orange peels and papaya seeds coagulant for grey water treatment. Next, I will continue about scope of study. There are three machines used to analyze the characterization of coagulants. First machine is scanning emission microscope (SEM). Second is Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy (FTIR), and the last one is energy dispersive X-ray (EDX). Next, the grey water samples are tested for several parameters including pH, turbidity, chemical oxygen demand, biological oxygen demand, dissolved oxygen and total suspended solids. Then, jar test is conducted to identify the effectiveness of orange peels, papaya seeds and the combination of orange peels and papaya seeds coagulant to treat grey water. Lastly, the effect of different pH, coagulant dosage and mixing speed is evaluated in jar test for maximum turbidity removal and optimum coagulant performance. Significance of study. First, the performance of combination orange peels and papaya seed as natural coagulant in reducing grey water turbidity will reveal the efficiency of the treatment. Next, the orange peels and papaya seeds are abundant in source and available locally. Third, the production of coagulants from orange peels and papaya seeds will significantly reduce waste disposal in landfill and encourage waste to wealth concept. Lastly, the orange peels and papaya seeds are environmental friendly since it doesn't contain chemical hazards. I will continue about the literature review. First is about grey water. Grey water can be classified into two types, which is light grey water and dark grey water. Light grey water, also known as low-strength grey water, while dark grey water known as high-strength grey water. Bathroom and wash basin wastewater are the sources of light grey water, while laundries and kitchen sinks wastewater are sources for dark grey water. Next, about the pathway sources of grey water to the environment. Domestic wastewater are the wastewater comes from residences, institutions, and business. All these three wastewater will go to the sewer system and it will go to the wastewater treatment plant for the wastewater treatment before discharge into the river. This slide is about the effects of grey water contamination. Grey water affected soil condition by raising soil alkalinity and salinity. The chloride and sodium content in grey water is toxic to certain plant species. This is because high sodium level can cause leaf discoloration, burning and lead to an alkaline soil state. It also can be harmful to certain plants and prevent calcium from reaching them. Moreover, grey water contains variety pathogens that can capable of causing disease in humans. Lastly, phosphorus has a potential risk that can accelerate eutrophication in fresh water, which give bad impact to aquatic systems include algae blooms, oxygen depletion, increasing of sedimentation, and mortality of aquatic living. Coagulation is a chemical treatment that commonly used for wastewater treatment. There are four mechanisms consist in coagulation process. First, double layer compression. High electrolyte concentration cause double layer compression. This phenomenon makes colloid unstable and increase possibility of coagulant. Next, polymer bridging. High molecular weight are favorable for bridging mechanism because long-chain polymer absorb particles and leave coagulant polymer to bridge the particle together as shown in first picture. Next, charge neutralization. It occurs when oppositely charged colloid is absorbed on the surface of the coagulant polymer, which allows the coagulation to occur, as shown in the second picture. And lastly, the sweep coagulant. This mechanism happens when high dose of coagulant is used. Sweep coagulation mechanism occur by trapping the colloidal within precipitation coagulant as shown in the third picture. As I mentioned before, there is two types of coagulants. First, chemical coagulant is metallic-based coagulant which are non-degradable, can induce direct impact on human health as this can accumulate in body cells when consumed in drinking water. Next, it is important to ensure that the quantity of aluminium remains in water intended for human consumption is as low as possible. Next is about natural coagulant. It could be plant, animal-based or microbes which are non-toxic, environment-friendly and biodegradable. Natural coagulants are typically made up of combination of macromolecules such as carbohydrates, protein and lipids. There are four factors affecting coagulation process. First, types of coagulant. Next, coagulant dose. Third, pH value, and the last one is mixing speed, which consists rapid and slow. This slide is about orange peels and papaya seeds as natural coagulant. First, for orange peels, its concipit, which is an inner white skin of the orange fruit that can act as natural coagulant. The salt extract in the orange peel able to remove turbidity, total suspended solid, and chemical oxygen demand in wastewater. Moreover, orange peel give better performance of turbidity removal than industrial flocculant due to the high pectin and polyphenols in its peel. As for papaya seed coagulant, papaya seed has been used in treating stream water due to its ability in removing turbidity and microorganisms such as fecal, heterotrophic, bacterial, yeast, and coliforms. Around 10% of papaya seeds protein is albumin, which acts as coagulant agent. As for the methodology of this project, first, clear water sampling, clear water sample characterization, collection of orange peels and papaya seeds, preparation of orange peels and papaya seeds as natural coagulant, characterization of coagulant, FESEM, EDX, and FTIR analysis, jar test with different coagulant type, different coagulant dosage, different pH, and different mixing speed, water quality parameter testing including pH, chemical oxygen demand, biological oxygen demand, dissolved oxygen, total suspended solid, and turbidity. And the final is a result and analysis. Then I will explain about SEM, EDX, and FTIR analysis. First, scanning electron microscopy, SEM. It is a typical electron microscope that images a sample by scanning it with high energy beam of electron in a raster scan pattern. It produces signals which contain information about sample topography, composition, and other properties. For energy dispersive X-ray (EDX), it is an elemental analysis technique based on the generation of characteristic X-ray that expose the existence of elements present in the specimen. And the last one is Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy (FTIR). It is a method used to identify the presence of a certain functional group or in a molecule through the infrared rays passed through the sample. This is about parameter test for orange peels, papaya seeds, and combination of orange peels and papaya seeds coagulant in jar test experiment. As shown in the table, each jar consists different coagulant dose, different pH, and different mixing speed. The expected result for this study is the combination of orange peels and papaya seed as natural coagulant able to treat the grey water by reducing the turbidity and other parameters. Next, the combination of orange peels and papaya seeds coagulant are expected to have higher turbidity removal efficiency compared to a single coagulant of orange peels and papaya seeds. Lastly, this study will reveal the optimum pH, coagulant dosage, and maximum speed which give the most effective turbidity removal for the grey water treatment. Before I end my presentation, I would like to show my concept for final year project 1. So that's all from me. Thank you.